Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So today we're gonna do a little fun sit down video that I've been wanting to do for a really long time because I miss making these videos, and they're just not my regular content anymore, but every chance that I get to do one, I'm always excited about it because it's not my every week thing anymore. But today we're going to be doing an assumptions video, which these are really popular on YouTube and a lot of bigger YouTubers have done them. However, I'm not like that popular or anything, but I did actually get some assumptions from you guys, so I'm going to answer them truthfully and honestly because I wasn't expecting to get some of the assumptions that you guys left. I was a little like, oh Lord, here we go, we're about to get into this. But I'm kind of excited to just maybe answer some things that you guys thought about my life that could be true or could be false. So keep in mind that Cole was like running around in the background, and I hope that that's okay. But I was gonna wait and try to do this video when he wasn't here, or like whenever he was taking a nap or something, but I just decided, you know what, I'm in the mood right now, so let's do this. 2 assumptions on Instagram, I do believe, at least, I don't even know if they were like 100, like the one, I'm assuming they were assumptions, but the one just said that I'm a cool chick, so I'm taking it that she's like implying that I'm a cool person. At least that's what I'm thinking. If that's not what you were implying, you can leave like your comment or whatever down below, but I think she just wrote cool chick. So am I a cool chick? That was her assumption. I would have to say true. I feel like I am a cool chick. I've always felt like I am just the easiest going type person. I'm very, I'm outgoing in a lot of ways as far as I like to get out and do things. I like to see things, and I get along with almost anybody, which is probably also can kind of be a fault in me because I'm too nice. And but I normally have never had any issues making friends or anything like that, because I'm just nice. But I feel like overall I'm pretty cool once you get to know me. If you guys want to see a little bit more side of me that is a little bit more fully me, like I do be myself here on YouTube, but I can't cuss on YouTube because of the rules, and I'm honestly just trying not to. I need to just cut back on cussing, to be honest with you guys. But if you guys want to see a little bit more of that side of me, you can go find me on TikTok, because I make TikTok videos and I don't hold back over there. I'm pretty much my full self, like full-blown cussing and everything over there, and I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, but that's the truth. And I am not ever trying to portray my life as perfect. And here on YouTube, the person you guys see me in the videos and when I vlog and stuff, that's the real me. Like, I don't ever fake anything. So I just wanted to say that. I don't know why, but so yes, to answer your assumption, I think I'm a cool chick, but I think if you'd ask any of my family or anything, I think they would say, yeah, Brandy's a cool chick. So the other assumption on Instagram that I got from you guys was you don't feel like doing your taxes. So this is another one that I feel like is a little like confusing to me. Like, did they mean, like, depends on how you take the question. Overall, I feel like the answer would be false, because we look forward to doing our taxes, actually, and I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, we look forward to that every year. My husband pays in a lot of taxes every year, so when it comes to be that time of the year, when we get our W-2, we take it the day we get it, straight to the tax place and get it done. So we look forward to doing that. If the person meant that I don't personally fill out our taxes. I don't do them. So we have a professional do them for us. So I would say like false though, meaning like we look forward to tax time, but that's because we get money back. Not everybody gets money back though. Some people have to pay in, and I can understand why like some people don't look forward to tax time. But however, we do get some money back because my husband pays in a good amount of taxes every single year, and we also have a kid too, so yeah, we look forward to tax time. Okay, I'm not really sure. I don't know if this is an assumption because it just sounds more like a question, but I got this one last night from one of you guys, but it says, my question, we could turn it into an assumption, is that will you do more updates and more decorating in your house in the upcoming months? I would say hopefully this will be true because I don't really 100%, like it is on my, like, it is my plan to do more updates and decorating my house, because I told you guys that I wanted to focus on decorating my house this year. Like, that was something that I wanted to do because since we've moved in over a year and a half ago, has it been that long? I think, I have not really focused on my decor. Like, I've had the stuff that's in my house for like a really long time, but is my house done the way that I want the walls to be done? And is my house done as far as like the way that I want it to look on the inside? I would say no. So I want to focus on getting that the way that I would like it to be. But it's gonna take time, guys, because decorations are expensive. Like, I bought that thing on my kitchen wall. If you guys watch my vlogs, that was my first piece of decor besides my fireplace. I bought some garland, which, holy crap, a little 6 foot, I think is what it is, of garland was like, I mean, that stuff's not cheap. If you want to get something that looks realistic or nice, I mean, and I love the garland, but holy crap, like, I have to buy things one at a time, you guys, because just decor in general is very expensive. And if you want to get something that you really like, you're gonna have to save the money up for it. And that piece that I even bought in my kitchen, I bought it at a, like, more of a thrifty type store, but it still was 30 bucks. I mean, that's a lot of money for just like a little, like a picture thing to go on the wall. I don't know. Maybe I'm just cheap. You guys know I like to thrift shop. If I could go find some more thrift shops, I'm all about going there to like find stuff, and I love hand-me-downs. Like, I'm all about that. I buy all my clothes pretty much from the Goodwill. I've been finding brand new clothes at the Goodwill for like $1. So I'm all about thrift shopping, and I love it because I can save a ton of money and still get really nice things and reuse things that's already been used. So it's great. But yes, I will be doing more updates, I promise. I hope to get the house going here in the spring. Like I said, we are still waiting. It's going to be a little while yet, but like, we're hopefully by March, I'll be doing some more house updates. Okay, here's an assumption. So the assumption is you are stuck and you can't do much fun stuff because of your husband's age and him not wanting to. So, to answer your guys' question on this, because I feel like when you're in an age gap relationship, people have a lot to wonder about. And I'm here to proudly say that this assumption is false. I've never, not once, in my 9 years of being with my husband, felt like I could not do anything fun. Me and my husband, when I met my husband, you guys, I had the most fun that I've had in my entire life. We were always doing stuff. My husband's age has nothing to do with me or him ever having any fun. We have a blast together, and that is one thing that I love about our relationship, because we literally have so many common interests, like the same things. We love doing a lot of the same things, and I feel like that's what helps us click. Of course, there are some things that are different between us, like our music taste is definitely a lot different, and of course our TV shows and stuff are a little different. But other than just those few common things that don't really matter, we never have an issue having fun, and I don't ever feel like I can't have fun. I don't ever feel like my husband holds me back, ever. I am my 100% true self with him, and he is his 100% self with me. And age doesn't really have anything to do with having fun. So I just wanted to clarify that, and just, you know, definitely wanted to address this assumption, because if people are thinking that I'm stuck, guys, if I was stuck, I am the type of person, I'm much a believer. If I've ever felt like I was stuck or held back, I would not be in this relationship. So no, that is so much false. Okay, the next assumption is, my assumption about you guys is I feel like you love change, and you have always changed around your furniture, the decor, etc. because while you like routine, you want things around you to be different and new. I think maybe that your husband is more of a person where he likes things to be the same. He still accepts changes but prefers things to be in a certain place. This whole thing is 100% true. So you must watch my vlogs, and you must keep up with me, and must know a lot about me and my husband, because this assumption is 100% true. So I will quickly say though that I actually don't always do well with change when it comes to life things. Like things that happen in life, like big events or like big things that change your life. Hi. I don't always do well with that. It takes time to get used to things for me, and I've always been like that. But once I'm used to things in life changing, it's fantastic. Like, I look forward to it once I get past the point of being afraid of it. I'm definitely always, no matter what, so thankful and grateful for change. Now, as far as, like you said, I like to move stuff around. I'm a fanatic when it comes to decorating or moving things around. I love it. I am obsessed with it. I like to change it up because I honestly get bored of things being the same. So yes, and my husband hates it. My husband hates when I move the furniture or anything. He's very old-fashioned in a lot of ways, and he likes things to stay the same. As far as the furniture, I can't answer the question if he likes change about life or how he feels about life changes. I feel like my husband's a very practical, very much like me, but very, he takes things pretty well, and he deals with things very well. So I think like he's normally pretty good with change. But like I said, as far as moving the house around and moving things, and especially if I move anything of his, he hates it. This assumption is, your favorite kind of videos to make are your vlogs away from home. My favorite ones, honestly, I would say this assumption is true. I would say it's true. Like, I do look forward to doing the vlogs when I'm out and about doing something exciting, but I also really love doing home vlogs too, where we're just showing you what we're doing in our daily life. And I feel like when I show you what I'm doing daily in my life, it's more realistic for everybody to see, because that's just how we live daily. And I feel like sometimes when people are going on vacations and stuff, like, not everybody is fortunate enough to do that. I feel like sometimes that can't really look as realistic, but they're still fun to film when I have the opportunity to go away and spend time doing something fun. It is fun to film it. And so yeah, I would say for the most part that is true. Okay, and the other assumption is, you and your family have been able to get a lot closer during the pandemic. Yes, that is true. I will say the beginning of the pandemic was difficult. You guys, if any of you guys are new to my channel, you might not know, but Cole used to stay with my grandparents every single week, 1 day a week, sometimes twice a week. It would honestly just depend. And me and my husband always had that 1 day or 2 days to look forward to doing something together, or doing housework, or whatever we needed to get done in 1 day. I would like film videos, I would work on videos. My husband, sometimes we would just do nothing, or sometimes we would go somewhere for the day and spend the day together. So at the beginning of the pandemic, and let me just tell you guys, we had that luxury for pretty much all of Cole's 2 years of his life. And then the pandemic came and that just got completely cut off. So it was difficult for us. We were very, very just like, we loved having our 1 day or 2 a week. We loved that because it helped reset us as parents. And if anybody out there is a parent, you know what I'm talking about when I say this, but you need to spend time with your spouse one-on-one. And not only that, but you need alone time. You need to have time for yourself to do something fun. I feel like it helped bring me back as a person because after I had my son, I did have a hard time. I was depressed, I struggled, and I'm not ashamed to say that, and I don't feel like it makes me a bad mother. I just feel like it was a lot to take in, and it was a big event that changed my life. But I felt like after I had my son for a long time, I didn't know how to be myself again. And then when I found myself by having time to myself and realizing that I can still do all these fun things and still be a mother, I like refound myself. I don't know if that makes sense, but I am so grateful for my grandparents and all the help that they have given us for those 2 years of Cole's life because it helped bring me back. And I felt better than ever. So during the pandemic, there was times where we still took Cole up there, but it wasn't as much because we were afraid of giving the coronavirus to them and not knowing if they would survive it or not. So this whole year has been very sparse of us having that time, but in the time that we've spent together, the 3 of us, I do feel like we have gotten so much closer as a family of 3. And now I'm honestly used to it. I got more used to it. I got used to having no one really help us. I got used to it. And I think that over time, you do learn to adjust to anything. It just takes time. And you still, me and my husband still find time to give each other time to ourselves, or every now and then somebody else might help us with Cole a little bit, but for the most part, he's with me and my husband 24/7 as of right now until hopefully everybody can get vaccinated, and maybe then we can go back to a little bit of having a 1 day a week gig. And I would love that more than anything. Me and my husband really miss that, but we're making the best out of the situation, and that's what you gotta do. You gotta make the best and try to stay positive. But yes, we've gotten a lot closer, and I'm so grateful for that because I feel like in a lot of ways, I am the most happy most of the time when I am with my husband and Cole. When we are doing things as a family, we're all family people, so we love spending time. What is that, ball? Light? The other part of the question, there was a couple parts of this question. The other part was, honey, I can't get it to light up. It don't light up no more. It said, I assume you are also very comfortable in where you live at the moment. That part is also true. I love where we live. I've never really wanted to live anywhere else, even though I hate my small town. I would rather live somewhere where there was more stuff to do. However, I am just a home girl, and I always felt like this is just my home, and this where I grew up. I've never grew up in a different area before, so I've always just been here. But this is where all my family is, so I feel like I don't want to leave because of that reason. But I don't know. Who knows? Ever down the road in the future, you never know what it holds. Would I ever live anywhere else? Yeah, it's very possible. I would love to live near the ocean, if I'm being honest. The part is, and I was debating on whether or not to address these comments or not, because you guys, they honestly just get on my nerves, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. So a lot of my cleaning videos, I've had some slip-ups of bending over. Sometimes you cannot always keep your pants, which I learned to just wear a damn belt and to tuck your shirt in or whatever, because there's a lot of freaks on the internet. And there's a lot of weirdos out there that want to come watch my videos so they can see a slip up of my crack. So for all you freaking weirdos, the assumption was that I am aware of the comments on some of my older cleaning videos about that. So yeah, I'm pretty aware, because guess what? When I get the comments, I delete them. And you know what? I don't care to put that out there, because it's quite annoying, but at the same time, it was my fault for not catching those little errors in my cleaning videos when I used to edit my videos. So I'm trying to get better about it now and make sure that I don't no longer have any of that, even though I'm sure I disappointed a lot of weirdos watching my videos for that reason. So I do apologize for disappointment, but I guess you can go about your business and maybe go watch something else that'd be a little bit more worth your time, so you could see a little bit more. You know what I mean? Okay, so I think this is the last assumption for this video, and if I have any more, because I posted an update yesterday to see if anybody else wanted to leave any questions. If I have any more, I'll add them at the end of this video, but for now, this is the last question that I'm doing right now. It says, I assume that you had some other plans for your life before you met your husband. You seem happy and fortunate, but because you were young, I assume you had something else planned initially. Assumption is false. Actually, I had no idea what I was going to do with my life before I met my husband. I never had a plan. I hated high school. I never wanted to go to college because I didn't enjoy school at all. I hated school. I was very shy. I just did not thrive at school. In fact, I don't miss school at all. Like, I don't like school, so I just didn't thrive there. So, because of me being so shy, which I'm a lot different now than what I was, but when I got out of high school, I didn't know what the hell I was going to do with my life. And I always knew since I was a little girl that I wanted to be married and I wanted to be a mother one day. So I knew that was definitely something that I wanted to have to fulfill me. So I went through a rough patch, you guys. Whenever I got out of high school, I drank a lot. Like, I don't know if that's just because it was when I hit my early 20s, it was like 21 now, I could drink all the time, and just, it was like my every weekend thing, you guys. It's like getting wasted. And I just felt so suffocated and unhappy for like a few years. And then when me and my husband started seeing each other, so like the first real relationship that I really had, like I've had boyfriends in high school, but I didn't have anything serious. I was very independent in high school, and I just, anyways, when we got together, my husband changed my entire life, and he, I felt like, saved my life, because the way I felt before was suffocating and depressing. I had the best time of my life. So that was like the prime of my life, I feel like. I mean, I'm still kind of in my prime, but you know, those years when we got together were the best years of my life, and we had so much fun together, and my whole entire, like, everything just changed. Like, I was able to get married, so I fulfilled that, and then I had a kid, and I was able to fulfill that. And so yeah, I really think it's interesting to hear some of your guys' assumptions about me and my husband because of our age gap. And I think it's just really interesting to hear what some of you guys really think, because most of the time the assumptions about us are false when it comes to things like that. Like, and I can actually see why somebody would think, like, because I'm young, that I had like a full life plan of something before I met an older man. But the truth is I had no idea what I was gonna do. So I'm just grateful every single day to have that man, and my day to have my husband and to have my son. And I love where my life is at, and I've never felt held back once. I do what I want to do, and my husband, we also, I just wanted to, before we end off the video, I wanted to just talk about that, because age is really just a number, guys. I know a lot of people don't see it that way, but it really is just that way. When you love somebody, and I just wanted to say also that I never look at my husband and never even, honestly, sometimes it feels like I am with a young guy because he is so much like me and likes to do the same things as me. I don't ever feel like I'm with an old guy. And I know that my husband's older, but it never feels like that to me. And I think because I don't look at it like that, I don't ever just feel like, oh, I'm with just this old man. I don't ever feel that way. I feel like I am with my best friend, the love of my life, and we have a great time. So I don't ever feel held back. And I think that it's just so, the society nowadays are getting a little bit more open-minded and accepting, which I'm so glad, because the age gap thing it bothers a lot of people still, but I feel like people are starting to realize that, you know, like, also, it's not really anybody else's life but mine. So as long as I'm happy at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I don't really care what anybody else thinks. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed today's little assumption video. Like I said, if there will be more questions, I'll put them at the end of this. But if not, I hope you guys had, maybe we'll do another one of these in the future. And I would love to get my husband to be on camera, but you guys know that he's a little camera shy. He doesn't really feel comfortable being on the camera. But I would love for him to join me in a video one day. And if you guys have any requests or anything that maybe you could ask him some questions. That'd be interesting to see his point of view. I can't really answer his point of view on things because, you know, I can only answer from my experience and my point of view. But I feel like his point of views would be about the same as mine. But anyways, I love you guys very much. Thank you guys so much for asking me some questions to have some fun and just do a little sit down video and change it up. I hope you guys have a great week, and be sure to thumbs up and subscribe if you are new, and we will see you in our next video. Bye, guys.